Welcome back, NASCAR fans. It's Dago Week. I'm your host, Eric, here with your Fielder's Choice to bring you 4 of my top plays for this weekend. These picks are pre-qualifying, and as someone that builds lineups here based upon starting positions, my opinion could change. Be sure to be in our Discord for all the news and notes. And check out our MLB promotion. We're still running 50% off for your first 2 months. Check it out. Now, on to this race. A little bit longer intro here, as I feel it's necessary to touch on a few things. We know that the big one can happen anytime at these super speedway races, and we want to mitigate our risk if it happens. So while I like these 4 drivers, if they qualify in the top 15, I'm likely going to fade them. My strategy will be to look to drivers starting P18 and back, with a focus on those I feel can finish in the top 10. You're going to hear the stack the back with this race, and that's a good strategy for your cash games. But as we look to GPPs, historically we find a lot of value in that P18 to P28 starting position. As you look to build your lineups, don't be afraid to leave salary, don't be afraid to be a bit uncomfortable, and do not play drivers starting near the front. Pre-qualifying, here are my top 4 drivers for this weekend. One of the most polarizing drivers in NASCAR is Bubba Wallace. He checks in here at $8,100, and while I generally fade Bubba most weekends, he is a good super speedway driver and should be considered in this race. For all the missteps at other tracks, he's a solid driver at these and should find his way to be there at the end, racing for a top 10 finish. I was not a fan of Brad Keselowski's move from Penske to RFK Racing, but I completely understood it. I kind of feel this put him behind the 8 ball, so to speak, with inferior equipment. Having said that, he did race hard at Daytona, and I think he'll do the same here as he's going to be racing for the win. He was aggressive there, and I'll take the risk on that aggression this weekend with Brad Keselowski checking in at $8,900. Speaking of aggressive drivers, enter Tyler Reddick. We all know what happened at the Bristol Dirt Track last weekend. Couple that letdown with how Reddick has raced all year, and I like his chances here in this race. I will again assume the risk of the aggression, but I know that it can pay off if the chips fall my way. I wanted to take him for the win, but that honor is going to go to Joey Logano. Yes, going right back to the well with Logano this weekend. I picked him to win last weekend, and while he ran good, he was not on the level of the fast cars like Reddick and Briscoe. But Logano is known to take chances at races like this, and that's what I want in my lineups. Someone like Logano that runs 88% of his laps in the top 15. Again, that aggression could backfire, but I'm willing to take that risk. Here's to hoping Logano qualifies in mid to back of the pack. But regardless, he's my pick to take the checkered flag. Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Join us in our Discord linked right below. You can find your Fielder's Choice on our multiple social channels in the description. Also, let me know your pick to win this race. Let's avoid those wrecks. Hop on that cash train.